when I made the choice of not killing the small monsters, the dog gave me a heart. So why did he give me a heart if he was gonna be the one? Like, is it just that he wants to kill them? That's why he gave me the heart? Okay, I mean, alright. Okay, I guess.
So guess what? They just posted that job. You should have seen Vanden's face when I told him it was already done.
All according to plan, huh?
I told him half the reward goes to you. And they all lived happily ever after. What? You still upset about those little whelps?
No, it's... I get it. We need that spot safe for developmental reasons. But after you... When it was over, you had this look on your face. I could tell something was bothering you.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
So you're making good on his debts?
Yep. Let's just say my old man knew how to live. He racked up a fortune in IOUs before he suddenly kicked the bucket. I was hardly old enough to work when it happened. Barely scraped by.
But surely you're under no obligation to pay his debts.
Not legally, no. But all those people are left hanging, so
You took on dangerous jobs.
high risk, high pay. I was your man.
Sure.
If you actually believe you're as crazy as I am.
But wait. Now all those people are...
Yep, gone. Along with the rest of Earth.
Then why are you still doing it?
Well, the truth is, I'm saving up money to build them a giant gravesite. A memorial, I guess. A bit more, I know.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Anyway, that was a good day's work. Catch you all later.
Hey!
What is it, Lily?
He didn't pay the bill for his coffee.
Generous to a fault. Emphasis on fault.
Mission complete. Photon Saber Art. Alright, what else? Who's this? Level 48, complete chapter 11. Okay. That's gonna be a long ways to go. But level, we're at chapter 8 right now. We're at level 42. Why is level 11, chapter 11, recommended 48? Weird. 37, complete chapter 8. We did not complete chapter 8 yet, so we can't do this one. But we could do this right after we complete chapter 8. Same goes for, I think, no, not this one. Same goes for, not this one either. I thought there was another one that needed chapter 8 to be completed. Alright, chapter 11, chapter 8. Alright. Chapter 9, chapter 10. Alright, so we don't really have that much left, looks like. Chapter 10. Okay, so these guys are either chapter 8, 9, or 10, or 11. What about you? Chapter 11, chapter 9, and chapter 10. Okay! So we're done with affinity missions, looks like. Looks like there's only one that we can even pick up after when we go to the next chapter. A lot of these are just like chapter 9. We need to complete at least chapter 9 to do. Yeah, so we can do this one right after. Do the story mission. Oh, what is this? Chapter 9. Okay, so there's another chapter 9 one. Chapter 11 and chapter 11. Okay. Who's this? Survey 14% planet Mera. Pretty sure we got there already, right? Mera survey rate 35%. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's do the chapter mission next. Let's get to chapter 9. I did not think we were gonna finish go to chapter 9, but we had less affinity mission than I thought we did. Chapter 8. It requires levels 30. Max number 3 for this mission, your party must use you and Lena and Lane, so we can't have Law in here. That's fine. Alright. I want to make, hold on. I want to put Law, hold on. Yeah, do this. Get Len in the, right here. Accept. Gathering Storm.
What am I in the mood to make?
Do you have a avocado that turned black? Ew.
Now that is a good idea.
Lily, what is Lily making?
What is going on here? This loading screen is taking way too long. Are we down to like 20% or 10%? That ain't great. Okay, something's happening, I just don't know what. Yeah, we're at 20%.
Citizens of NLA, this is Secretary Naga. Those of you that served under here or on the White Whale know I'm not one to mince words. So, I'll get right to the point. We are at war. Even now, the hostile alien force known as the Gangly marching on Los Angeles.
Oh.
We know they possess Skell-class ground-based units, and we have reports of
unidentified flying weaponry as well. Director General Sawano attempting to die. But our enemy has shown no signs of being open to negotiation. In light of all this, it is my duty to prepare us all for the worst. And this is why I've called an emergency assembly. All blade divisions. To be clear, none of this changes our mission with regards to recovering the lifeboat. But in the short term, it is absolutely crucial that we protect our city. Not just for our fellow humans, but for the Mana and our other xenoform allies as well. New Los Angeles is home to us all, including our brothers and sisters yet to be awakened. In that spirit, the Manon have agreed to use their ship to ferry all non-combatants out of the combat zone. This is a temporary measure, but also a very good example of how we all, human xenoform alike, must sacrifice and contribute to our common cause. For those of us who will, I promise that once we prevail, any Mimiosome damaged or destroyed will be fully restored. Troops, a trying battle awaits us, but we must repel the coming invasion, no matter what the cost. We're counting on you.
Alright, so the war started.
You all heard what Nagi said. Ganglion forces are closing in on the city. I'd love it if Shosan could negotiate our way out of this, but we all know better.
They've made their feelings about humans pretty clear.
Our team's been assigned the most crucial defensive position. The administrative district gate. If we lose Blade HQ, that's it. We've lost the war. We have to expect the Ganglion know this, and we'll hit it hard.
Yeah. No pressure there. Do we know where everyone else is stationed?
Irina's by the entrance to the industrial district. Doug's on standby until we make visual contact with the enemy. And Lau's guarding the hangar.
Tatsubu managed supply lines.
Use Nopon connections
To keep materials stocked.
Thanks, Tatsu. When this is all over, I'll bake you into a delicious meal.
Tatsu heard you say into it lately.
And you, Rook, you ready?
And like, there's better be like an end. What the end game? There's better be like a 50 version which Lin, where Lin just like cooks Tatsu for real. I want that so much.
Great. Just don't get so cocky you bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. Remember, we're a team. We need to work together.
Let's move out.
Alright. Lead Blade Barracks. We are at chapter 8, so like as far as I know, there's quests that ask you to finish chapter 11 to do the Infinity mission. So at least the game has 12 chapters. I don't think there is a thing that asks you to finish chapter 12. So I'm gonna assume the game has 12 chapters. So we're at chapter 8, so we're pretty far along right now. And it would not surprise me. And like, I'm trying to say, it's kind of like surprising me a little bit that the gameliness of attack on New LA happens right now. Apparently I can like make new Skell frames, which are just new Skells. But now these are like available for some reason. I guess it hasn't like unlocked yet. These are all level 50s. Yeah. Nothing I can do about this right now. Let's just get out of here. defend the NRA front lines.
Bad time for rain.
Oh, hi.
This is Brigadier General Jack Phantom, Supreme Commander of the Defense Force of the Colony of New Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, Supreme what? Where are all these titles coming from?
He's trying to lay on some gravitas. He wants to sound like the leader of a huge organized army.
Yeah, but Brigadier General?
Sure.
I guess. Brigadier General. Maybe he like waxed his mustache a bit.
Where's my Skell, by the way?
Attention, Ganglia. Your army has unlawfully crossed New LA's defense.
There's no law out here, dude.
10 seconds to hold your advance and agree to negotiate. If you do not comply, we will have no choice but to interpret your actions as a declaration of war and launch our counterattack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All units open fire!
It started.
All right, remember, our job is to destroy anything that so much as think about going to the gate and trading system. Got it?
Roger. Tatsu is Roger too.
Eight am I guarding right now?
They've seen us.
Level 28. Whoa, that's cool. Vortex is really cool. You know what?